Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out this, I am totally blurred. We're going to be checking out the Sims 4 Growing Together build and buy. Thank you so much to EA for giving us early access to review this. My dog wants to speak louder than me, and when I go quiet, he goes quiet as well. And then when we go louder, we both go louder. So there are 3 pre-made rooms. We've got a green version of a bathroom, a black one, a kind of purpley one. It's just a nice classic bathroom, you know, with a little half wall showcasing some of the new items, which I do love. A lot of these items are either traditional or more of like a mid-century modern look to them. There's a lot of like golds and metal accents, which are really nice. And honestly, I cannot wait to use this with all of the other packs as well. We then have the vintage living. This is, like I said, a more like traditional looking lounge room. This could be, you know, going over to the grandparents' house. I like the blue version of this. A lot of people don't know there are pre-made rooms you can use. You just go to styled rooms here in the build buy area. These shelves are really cute, by the way. These are just like a group of shelves, and these are, I was gonna say, these are bits and bobs that you can place on top of them, but I guess they're already there. So it's just the owls you place on there. This is like a real grandpa thing, in my opinion, because I'm not really from a fishing family. But it's also good to get inspiration from these rooms, like how you could put different furniture together and how you could utilize different swatches. Then last of all, we have a room for 2. So this is a kid's bedroom in purple, blue, and then there's also a red color. Let's have a look at this one. It would be so much fun to create these rooms. If I ever get to build in one of these packs again, I would ask if I could do a room as well in like the 3 different swatches. It'd be so satisfying to just put them into 3 different swatches, because I think this also changes depending on the room. Yeah, oh, that's so cute. So these are the new bunk beds, a new desk, new windows. But let's have a look at the big picture now. So there's no new trees or like pond or pool stuff, but we do have a few new build items. One of them being this new foundation that will actually match the wallpaper we will see in a little while. These are kind of the core swatches. Yellow, red primary colors, some different brown timbers, black, gray, a sage green, and a navy blue. It is a nice palette. We've got some great craftsman columns because the building aspect of this pack is very much traditional craftsman style or modernized craftsman, like fresh coats of paint, more modern colors. That's kind of the look the pack's going for, which matches the San Sequoia suburban area of the map. There is also a spandrel. There you go, very nice. There is also a chimney here. I mean, I'm personally a lot more excited to show you guys all of the buy items. Oh, and there's also this new fence, which obviously matches the columns. Oh, and there's a staircase, isn't there? No, there's no staircase. But, you know, you can match other staircases fairly easily to this. And then in terms of wallpapers, like I said, we have this masonry style. This comes in 2 swatches, a cooler version and a warmer version. And then we've got more wallpapers, which I'm very excited to show you guys. They are good wallpapers, all right? So we have the masonry, which we already saw. We also have shingles here. I really hate that they're called shingles because I actually had shingles as in the health condition when I was a kid. This is amazing. This siding, which I have called sliding for about 6 years. I only found that out the other day. It's called siding. Wow. Anyway, it actually has kind of like, this one looks more like timber, but this one actually looks like it has a bit of a metal composition to it. So it's kind of interesting to look at the different colors, but the white is really nice on interiors, and this would actually go really well with the Sims 4 cats and dogs, going for more of a Hamptons look or beachy look. Then we have these. I've been hoping for this wallpaper for years. This is a metal cladding. And this is so good for modern builds. I've been wishing for this. I'm so happy it's been added to the game. And yeah, this is just going to be so great for those modern builds or extensions. And then there's this slate. This slate, I think, was actually made with the rec center in mind. So it does suit all of those commercial buildings. But again, it could work really well on a modern build. Then we have a herringbone wall tile. So we do have beautiful new bathroom tiles in some gorgeous colors. Look at these. I love it. It can be very warm and friendly, or it can be very modern. And then we also have a half stripe, and this kind of has more of a subway tile look. I think this one is really nice as well. And it also has some really fun colors too. You could give it a more traditional twist as well. I think this would go perfectly in a craftsman home that's had a bathroom renovation that still kind of suits the original colors of the home. Now, the fun fact, or a fun fact that you might have heard in my other videos already, there is a new herringbone floor tile which matches the wallpaper perfectly. The lighting's a little bit off, that's why it looks like it doesn't match outside. You guys like to see things inside anyway, so let's take a look in here. So fun fact, the flooring to go with this wall tile, I actually requested when I saw the wallpaper when I was building 3 builds for the pack. I've mentioned this a few times, but I'm really proud because I did not expect them to actually go, you know what, we're gonna do that. So I'm so grateful we have the matching tiles. That was very cool. I know a lot of you guys are probably very excited for the new windows and the new doors. So we have craftsman style doors in really nice patterns. There's a couple of different window patterns with the diamonds on it, or the more flat color, or the crosshatch. And I love the yellow doors and the red doors, and just like the fact we have a cream and a white, you know, that's a little warmer, that's a little cooler, was quite unexpected, but I quite like it. Then we have a single version of the door too, and that comes in all of those colors as well. The light blue is very nice. That's pretty. That's so pretty. We've got those. Then we have a wonderful, I'm gonna say wonderful because I really like this door, front door for a modern home or a commercial lot. In all of those swatches we've already been through, the swatches are very much the same across most things, really. Very uniform. This is a really nice big archway, and it's 3 tiles wide, which we don't have many of these, and it's just perfect for a craftsman home. There's also this more like modern, fun stained glass window version. Kind of looks like marbling. And then we have the more traditional ones as well. Now, what I thought you guys might be very excited about are these modern windows, because one thing people have wanted for ages is a peak or a pitched window. And the reason why is because, let me show you, I did this on one of my builds in the pack, which may or may not already be out as a video. So if you want to, you can grab this kind of pitched window and create the illusion of one big window. How awesome is this? And then we also have a taller version of it as well. I suppose if you had a wider roof, you could go with this, you know, go bigger. And the modern windows and the pitched windows, they come in all 3 wall heights, which is also another lovely surprise. And these could also look cool just on the lower level as well. So that is very, very exciting. So these remind me a little bit of the eco lifestyle windows I would show you if I had them in my game, but this is a review copy, so I can't. But the eco lifestyle ones, they are on an angle, like they kind of stick out at the end. So it is quite nice, even though they're similar, to have just a flat one, because sometimes you don't always want that look. They're very geometric as well in the patterns when you lay them out together, and there's also the opposites too. So I guess you'd probably put them that way. You know what? You can put them any way you want. Then we have really nice traditional windows varying from the cross pattern, the straight pattern, the diamond pattern, or you could call it a plumb bob. The vertical. There's a few different kinds and different colors. I love that blue. I know I keep saying that, but I really find that very sweet. Then there's a beautiful stained glass window, and this does match the door we looked at earlier. And then there's a double window. This could go on for a very long time, so I'm just kind of going through them very quickly. And then this is the triple window. And I get confused whether that's meant to sit up one tile or be at ground level. I think it's meant to be at ground level. So those are going to be so nice for so many houses. I'll also add there is a gate to go with the fence, 2 tile gate. And we also have these corbels, which I think are huge. When I used them in a build recently, I actually sized them down. But you know, maybe you want to go big. Go big or go home. Oh, and there's also this frieze. I forgot about the frieze. All right, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Let's now have a look. Oh, I love bulldozing stuff. Let's now have a look at the actual furniture. I'm gonna make one big room. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Oh my lord, this has a plane swatch. What? Wait, I swear the shorter one doesn't have that. Oh my god, we did get square modern windows as well. That is amazing. But I don't think the other ones do that. No. Okay. Although they don't sit next to each other very well. They will clip. But hey, I can make it work. I can hold down Alt. I can do that. Okie dokie, now for furniture. So we do have the bunk beds. The bunk beds are really cute. They come in lots of different patterns. From space to clouds to fun colors. And some of these bunk beds actually have like pictures on them, which I thought was a really cute addition. And then other swatches are just plain. Of course, if you wanted to, you could put the bed and clip it underneath, or you can put a desk under there if you prefer. It's really up to you. This is the double bed. This is quite nice. My favorite swatch is the mango pillars. There's some other geometric kind of patterns. I'm not a huge fan of these patterns personally. They remind me a bit of Jungle Adventure. So I'm more into like the plain colors, I think. It's good to see that we have an all white one, I think. Yeah, well, almost all white. So let's go back to my favorite color, shall we? Sleeping bags, very exciting. And I believe this one's an unlockable and the other ones aren't, but this one's like got a frog on it. Maybe it's an unlockable from having like a gold sleepover party because it is a new event type, and sleep in a little piggy. And then there's also the regular one, which is not an unlockable, but it still has some really cute designs. There's like a pizza one, a bee one. I'm so excited to use these. And then this whimsical one is another, oh, that's so cute, another unlockable. And this is for adults. So, you know, who says that adults can't have llama astronauts on their sleeping bag? So their Energy 3 makes sense for a sleeping bag. We have a new Baby Bliss bassinet. This is an unlockable as well. Interesting. I didn't realize it was. Lots of cute colors. Some have a few little patterns on them. That's for a newborn, not an infant. We've got a little sheep seat. Again, lots of colors. Rocking chairs. We've got 2 rocking chairs. There's this plain version. And then there's this one, which looks a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more plush. Perfect for nurseries. We can actually build nurseries now. This is Grandpa's favorite armchair. Look at that. Just a classic armchair. And then there are a few items that are for the library. But of course, you know, you can put them in cafes, you can put them in your house. But it does maybe have a bit more of a commercial modern look. This is a dining chair, a nice simple chair. You could definitely, you know, alternate colors for a bit of fun at like a family dining table or cafe build. And then in terms of the lounge room set, we have curved lounge room pieces. Now, I mean, I like these, but I feel like they're not as realistic. Like, I don't think many people have chairs and couches that look like the ones in game. So I would have probably preferred something a little more generic, I suppose, less stylized, but they're still cute and they do have nice patterns. That's just my personal opinion. Nice desk chair. And all of these, not this chair, but other chairs and other furniture pieces are made by Kindermade. And I think Kindermade was the same made up brand that made all of these base game items. There's a little bit of lore there that Kindermade now has a Kinder Mod collection, which you can read about in the item descriptions. So more pieces that look well suited to a rec center or a library, but again, you could definitely use them at home, are these. They all kind of go well together. A few different options. Bar stools. Here comes the mid-century modern vibe. These actually look a little steampunk. This is a couch that I guess you can pair with this chair. They have the same colors. So you could piece those together in your lounge room, and I guess it looks more, well, it's not as contemporary as the other couch, which I'll pull out, this one. So this couch is what I meant when I said I wanted something more like realistic. I know people do have couches and chairs like this, but you get what I mean? They're just not a common thing. So I feel like they're less versatile. But the good thing is, as well as this modern couch, we did get this more like traditional, quote unquote, normal, regular looking couch. And that's really good too. So you get the best of both worlds. You get modern and you get traditional. I feel like I'm going on about the couches too much. They have some chairs. These are great for community lots. I think a lot of the pieces were made for the rec center and the library in mind. This is a really nice family table. Again, comes in different colors or different flavors. And this table is great to match these chairs. Oh, this is a fun table. So this is another Kindermade item, I believe. And this one does look like a library table, but I feel like the white you could use in a very modern home and make it look pretty chic. Like you could put black chairs around this like that, and that no longer looks like kitty, you know? So keep that in mind. You can definitely achieve a different look with that one. There's also this long table, which I don't know if I had access to this when I built the library, or I definitely didn't see it. I wish I did use it. Ooh, I like the black edging on it. Again, that could look very snazzy. That could look very high-end. Kindermade, secretly super high-end. I love this hallway table. This is just very homely. A resin side table, or maybe glass. No, they say resin. They do like a cheeky bit of resin. Bit of fun. Little bit of an eco lifestyle reminder there. Mid-century side table that's mirrored. I really like these. This is something that I feel like would be at West Elm, as well as this. This looks like a West Elm side table to me. They're nice pieces. Coffee table with the resin look again. Love this coffee table. So they've called this not your grandma's drawers, your table. So it looks like it's been reused, maybe it was passed down, and that's quite a beautiful piece. I love the contrast of the new and the old. I think they've done a nice job with that. This is a desk. Studding is made cool. I think I would have put some shelves on here for this item, but it definitely has that like study privacy look for a community lot, such as the library. You know, you can place two together and then you get your own private pod. Actually, you could build a high school with all of these new pieces. If you have high school years as well, then it can actually work as a high school. Some desks over here. This one's very sweet with the drawers. So this one has drawers. You do have a regular desk and some pictures on there. Desk with a view. Wait, I don't remember this one either. See, when you're asked to build on a pack, items come into the build bit by bit. You don't start with everything because they're still being developed. So sometimes I've missed things and I'm like, oh, I could have used this in the library. That'll actually be a really good front desk for a community lot too. If you have Get to Work, you could use this at a hospital. Actually, you could make like a really kid-friendly hospital with Get to Work in this pack. Oh, so many build ideas. Love this cabinet. It is so small and simple, yet so handy. We should check if there's actually a shelf on top of this that works. This is a baby item. It's like a little shelf with those grabby things, or maybe they're cloths to clean the infant with. I don't know. This is because I don't have kids and I don't really have many kids I hang out with. Or babies. I don't know what these things are actually for. Here's the suitcases. That's a fun item. Again, that reclaimed look. Did we already look at this? Oh no, we looked at the bench chairs. So these are kind of a set. They are a set. Then we've got the beautiful new bathroom sink. I like it in this colorway. A little potty time buddy, very cute and inviting. Then there's also this more traditional love heart one with a little pot, like a literal pot underneath. Great shower and bath, because all of the ones we have in the game at the moment, they're not very modern. So this is definitely a more clean and crisp looking bathtub shower combination. The super duper friendly friendship kit. So with the friendship bracelet kits, the nice thing about it is, yes, you can use this box to make a friendship bracelet with, but you can also make friendship bracelets with the kids' craft tables. So I think it must be in base game too, unless you need the pack to activate it in those items, as well as like the nifty knitting sewing kit. All of those crafty items you should be able to make a friendship bracelet with. Now this is a very, very popular item, the standing piano. I quite like the aqua looking one. It's just fun. But there are lots of different kinds. We need more lights in here. Whee! Sorry about that. So yeah, there's fun patterns, but then we've also got just the classic brown colors, black, gray. You can really choose whatever look you want. There's also this celebration cannon, which I'm still not really sure if I fully understand it. I think it just pops out some confetti. Hopefully they don't catch on fire. I originally thought they might be a gender reveal thing, but I think they're just like a fun object. Although it does say, just be sure to activate it correctly. So maybe they can start a fire. We're gonna have to test that out. We've got an activities table, and you can do puzzles at this table as well. There's like a more worn out look to some of them, or the newer look. Bikes, we have kids' bikes in this pack, in some different colors. Some of them have baskets on them. Actually, I think the idea was each bike has like something different. So this is the basic one. This is the basket one. What is this one then? Okay, I don't know what the story is with the bikes. Or is that an adult bike? Okay, this one has a horn on it. So some of them have different things on them. And then, oh, that's an adult bike. A grown-up bike. So lots of bikes, very cool. This is giving me like Stranger Things when they pull up on all their bikes. All around the world in 80 Bites food stall. So if you guys are into food stalls, that's what that looks like. We've got splash pad things too. You can make your own splash pad park. There's just different shapes and colors of things. So you can have fun creating your own splash park. And then you place the fountains on them. It's interesting they're not in the fountain section, but honestly, it's probably easier for people to find just in the build and buy area. So there's this mushroom thing, a shade. Oh no, that's a fountain as well. And that is in activities and skills. And then my favorite whale bird. I love him so much. I want him to become like the icon of The Sims 4. The new Freezer bunny, if you will. He's just so happy, you know? And it just makes me so happy inside. Oh, we also have a tree house. So the way this tree house works is you can get your whole family working on it. And you might think it looks a little like low quality, the item, which it is compared to other items, but I think it's because it's got 4 stages. Actually, I'm not sure how many stages there are, but bit by bit, it'll become a tree house that looks more high detail. Actually, the finished product is very high detail because you can actually go up onto the planks and like add a pole and add I don't know, other things. So that's quite a major item. And then you can decorate it in several different ways. I'm really excited to build that when I start a Let's Play. I'm kind of saving it for the Let's Play. We do have some decorative pieces. The centerpiece of attention, very pretty. This is actually one of my favorite items. It's just a broken pot that's been turned into a little fairy mushroom house. I love this. Scenic staircase leads into a spacious front garden that boasts great views of the neighboring giant's backyard. The interior comes furnished with adorable, stylized mycelium furniture. And then it says, note, Fungi Realty Inc. is legally obligated to warn potential renters of dangers from unwieldy miniature young versions of giant neighbors and any hungry furry beasts the giant neighbors keep as companions. That is so cute. They've also got these pot plants, which already people are like, why aren't these separate objects? Please separate them. I think we might have given feedback about separating them. Maybe Kayla did. I feel like someone did because they're spaced quite far apart as well. I feel like they should just be a little closer, you know, as one object. This is nice. So this actually goes really well with the side table over here. These are they kind of look like a duo. So you could put them next to each other. Very nice bamboo planter, actually. I'm not a huge fan of bamboo in real life because our neighbor's bamboo keeps growing into our garden and it's an absolute nightmare to get rid of. Do not grow bamboo on a fence line, please, for your neighbor's sake. It will go through. But it is a very nice looking item. These are unlockables. These are photo frames, so you can take pictures on your Sim's phone and then put them in the frames. You just kind of drag and drop them in from the inventory, which is a really nice addition to this pack, I think, being so family focused. With this big frame, so this one requires you to use the camera from the base game, and I think to get a big sized picture, you do need to have a higher skill level. So to fill this one, you need to do a little bit of work, but these smaller ones will fit the mobile pictures in them or cell phone. These are decals. I'm not sure if they were made for the library and rec center, but there's definitely like book ones that make me think they might have been made for the library and rec center. In saying that though, they're totally good to put inside your Sims homes. Little tooth fairy decal. Interesting, there's no other swatches of that one. Maybe they originally were meant to be unlockables. Love this, so cute. The cow plant's amazing. I want that in real life. Some very cute illustrations in this pack. The Tooth Fairy poster. Again, no other swatches with those. This is really nice. Hoots there. Nice owl decal. These look really good like behind beds and in kids' rooms or teen rooms. The sloth is very cool. Even a family-friendly lounge room. More pretty pictures, decals. This is a rec center looking decal. That is awesome with the kettlebell. Oh. Now I want to go to the gym. Well, kind of, but not really. This is like a classic, very believable piece that people would have in their homes. It's very nice. Embroidery. That's very pretty. Oh, this is cool. Framed, and it could be famed world travel poster. Let's play a game. Can you recognize which worlds each swatch is? You can comment down below. Okay, there's 4 of them. All right. So we have Mount Coromby, Strangerville, Vampire World. I never remember the Vampire World name. Wait, what is this? Is this Windenburg? Oh no, or is it... Wait, what world is that? I thought it was Windenburg, but I don't know if there's the windmills. Now I'm really confused. Or is it the cottage living world? Hempford on Bagley. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. This is a very nice mirror. That's a nice mirror. I do like that mirror. We're running out of room. Nice bathroom mirror. Keep in mind, this is quite high up on the wall. I think the idea was so it fits above this sink. Like the tiny living height, so it'll work with the tiny living stuff too. Nice oval mirror, a bit of a wicker element to it. This is awesome. This is like your traditional mirror handed down in the family. Very cool, kind of magical looking. Cousin Vic's gifted curtain. Maybe a more European vibe. Definitely not made for these windows. You can make a nice Italian restaurant with these. This is like more of a kid-friendly kind of curtain with the pom-poms on it. A few different patterns too. A bit of fun. And these are made for the more traditional looking windows. So for example, this one, that could fit over, or you could probably fit, 2 of these together on this longer window. Do something like that. Oh, there's a lot of items to get through. These are cool little kid clutter items with horses and unicorns, more craftables, a nice chalk sign. Not really sure what this is for, but it could be at a nice coffee shop. It's fun. It is fun. This is cute. It's like a teddy bear on a cardboard box. Great for kids' rooms, different colors. Rocket ship, yes. These are just all decorative things, but they are so cool. I quite like this one just with the black marker on it. This is awesome. This is another item I didn't see when I was building with the packs. I don't know if I missed it or what happened, but that is awesome. The family of owls. We've also got Teddy and a blow-up palm tree. These were really useful in the library. Great for art studios or schools. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of a few items because I'm running out of space. This is a great business sign. So Kayla and I both requested a sign for the rec center and the library if it would be possible. So this one was designed for the rec center, and this one's, you can use it for the library, but the great thing about it is it can be used for anything. Oh, this is another shade for the splash pads out here. That's fun. There's also the leaf. I thought there was more to this. There's also a park and play shelter. I like this. I just wish they had some more neutral swatches, because that would actually be really helpful if you built a house, if it was in a more basic color. So that's a bit of a bummer. There's a mobile, some items, taxi, little cart. Oh, that is a shelf up here. That's great. Love these board games. The board games are really fun because I feel like lots of family homes have board games. Spokes for folks, little bike kit. That's cool. Yeah, I never saw that either. The rug, the antique rug. So yeah, definitely looks a little antique. Definitely looks like it's been handed down maybe. It's been in the house for a while. Beautiful fireplace, by the way. Great, great fireplace. Love the white and the black swatches as well. We appreciate that. Kitty decals made out of different items. This reminds me of Kinder Days. Also got some little hand towel racks. The towels are cool because they've got like lots of kid-friendly options and colors. Recreation wall signs. Oh, I could have used that in the library. So many things. This is the fishy one. Now, great thing about this pack is you do get a change table. Unfortunately, I don't believe you do get a change table in base game. So you will have to get the pack to have change tables. And I'm excited to put this in my nursery. So that also means you have one that matches the base game, which makes me wonder if they were like, almost putting it in base game. I wish they did. And there's also a public change table too. So this is well suited to, you know, I put one in the library and it actually folds down. Now this one is cool because a bin actually locks into the side of it. Does that work with all of them? Oh, okay, it works with all of them. So if you lock the bin into the side of a change table, the Sims will put the diaper in the bin right away. Bowser is snoring. Yeah, he's a snory boy tonight. Been a rainy day. But if this is not locked into the object, your sim will put the diaper on the ground and then you'll either have to pick it up and put it in the bin for them or get them to do that. So that's how the change tables work. There's a couple of toys that look like they are reward items as well. I think these are for children, toddlers, and infants. Little rabbit toys. This is really useful. You're gonna wanna use this a lot for tummy time for infants. Very handy. And I also love this toy box because it's kind of 90s looking. It's more traditional. Again, it looks like something that's been maybe handed down. Sweet dreams, moon lamp. It does say they will sleep sweetly and safely under the protective glow. So I wonder if the word protective means it'll stop the monsters from coming out from under the bed in Parenthood, but I don't know about that. These are really handy. These are just like really nice little lanterns. Some lighting pieces, mid-century piece. Very nice. Again, a little bit of a steampunk vibe on some of these. That's cool. That is actually a very beautiful light. And then there's some ceiling lights too. My ceilings are so high. This looks it looks tiny, but it's actually not that small if you're on the lowest wall height. It's actually quite big on the lowest wall height. And then we have these. They come in a couple of different heights. Again, different colors. These look like recreation lights. I love the timber version. And they also come in 3 different heights too. So you can make quite a beautiful lighting fixture. These are gonna be really cool. So originally when they put these in the game, I think they might have been a bit bigger. So I think they might have made them smaller because I was like, whoa, when I first saw them. I think you need to scale them. So I think they might be a slightly different size, but they're really good for the outdoor of your houses, which I feel like I've been wanting these. So I'm pleased to see that. These are beautiful little sphere lights. Again, they can be modern, but they can also be more traditional. And then there's this one too. This one reminds me of grandma's earrings upside down. So they're more of a flute light shape. Again, traditional or modern. Life's a ball speaker, just like a home pod. We're nearly at the end of it, you guys. How long is this video? I've been recording for like 50 minutes. We need to clear some space. There's enough items in this pack, I think. I think we got a lot. There's no new kitchen counters. I would have really loved to see more kitchen counters in this pack. I would have even taken out a few of the items to have new kitchen counters because kitchen counters don't take up one item slot. Remember, there's like the whole set plus cupboards, so it actually takes up a lot of room in a pack. But that's how badly I want them. These are a retro looking kitchen set. So you've got your stove, no lip at the back, thank you. Nice funky range hood, so this would obviously go on a wall above the stove. There's also some rec center lockers. Cool. More room. There are so many items in this back. Then we have the library shelves. Now with these, if I remember correctly, we always had these shelves with the shapes in them. And the shapes are shelving units. Like shelves within shelves, I mean. So you can put things on top of them or the smaller items can sit depending on the shape inside of them. So we had these and the ends that you can put on them, which is really fun. But I think I might have requested that we get a shelf without the shapes in them so they don't always have to look as juvenile or as like community lot friendly, I guess. So these we can put in our homes and they're kind of like the new base game shelf. They're kind of like this shelf that I always use in a line, but they're more like modern, not 2014 item, and they're more slender, so they suit hallways better. And it's always a struggle knowing what to put in hallways. So I was really stoked that they added those. And then the other thing that I had requested when looking at the items was we had this shelf, I think it was this one, or maybe it was the other one. Anyway, we had one version of this shelf. And these shelves, you just automatically want to put them next to each other. But of course, if you put them next to each other and have repeats, it doesn't look very good. So I said, do you think it would be possible to have a basic one we can add to it and maybe even put on either side? So they created a second one, which, you know, is definitely better than one. I think you can get away with doing a trio of them without noticing. It's the same shelf, unless you really look and you see these are the same. Yeah, that was really cool. They were really nice to actually be like, you know what? I think we can do that. There are also really cute backpacks, which are great because we've been using the base game backpacks forever. And look at this. So cute. It's a whale bird backpack. And then we also have a cow plant backpack. That's adorable. So these, I think these are regular backpacks. And then this is the someplace suitcase. And this is what your guests who are coming for a temporary stay will bring with them. And this will actually work as a wardrobe unit. So your Sims can click on it and get changed. And it does open up. The Sims bring them with them if they come and stay over at your place or if you invite them. I don't have a family on the lot, but you may be able to drag them into your inventory and travel with it. There's also this wardrobe cabinet. So this acts as a wardrobe or a dresser. And then we have the keepsake boxes. So the keepsake boxes are a nice item. They hold or they store inventory. So you can put photos in them or special objects that you might have found, I think. And then you can actually choose to pass them down to a Sim. So an elder can pass them down to a grandchild, and they come in a few different styles and price points. This one's $400. Whoa. And then, you know, what pack isn't complete without a public bathroom? We didn't get a bar in this pack. What is happening, Sims? No bar? Maybe they got the message that there's too many bars. The Sims, they love a bar. So I think that is everything. Usually I always forget something, but hopefully I covered most of it, if not all of it. So I'm not sure if this video will be members only or if it's a public release. But if it's public, if you'd like to become a member, thank you to the members for supporting me on this side. I really appreciate it. There's bonus videos from behind the scenes and like timetables and things like that and emotes you can use on live streams and on my channel as well in comments. So check it out if you want to. But thanks guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!